Are you a positive person? I'm 99% sure, almost 100% sure that you just would say, yes, I am a positive person. Today I want to challenge this statement a bit. Of course I don't know you, but let's find out. So imagine like back in school, like let's say 7th grade or 9th grade, whatever, you're like in a group of people, you have to do some work, and then think about the person in another group, like just a random guy, not like really a friend, or not really a guy that you hated or something, just a random guy from school. What are the first thoughts about that guy that come to your mind? The first thoughts, the impulse thoughts, right? Are they positive or are they negative? Okay, let's be honest now. Did something like the following happen? Like, okay, this guy, okay, I remember, I didn't like this guy. Okay, this guy, he was an asshole, really. I didn't like her, she was rude to me, or she was a bit slutty, to be honest. Or this guy, yeah, if I think about it, he was a bit stupid, or he was fat also. Yesterday, the thing was, I thought about, okay, this exact thing. I didn't think about it, I was just thinking about people. So yesterday I was thinking about exactly this. Or to be fair, I wasn't thinking about this topic of this video, but in general I was randomly thinking about some people from my past, from school. Everything I thought about was just negative. And then suddenly I realized, okay, Dennis, what are you doing here? Why are you so negative? Why are the only thoughts about those people negative? How negatively programmed am I, or is my brain? Because to be honest, I always thought, okay, I'm past that negativity, I'm always positive. I'm way past just normal, just be positive. No. I let go of most of the negativity inside of myself. This is why I'm super positive. But again, I realized, okay, no, there's still lots of work to do, and there's lots of times, also lots of things in my brain, lots of programming in my brain that is negative. Okay, so maybe you also had the same if you would be honest to yourself. But also the truth is, if you just look at those people, or in general, like most of the people like on this earth, on this planet, right? If you would put our ego aside and all the things like all the experience that we made with those people, right? Probably it's the truth that all of those people, they have negative sides, probably, but they also do have positive sides. And no matter how much we hate people, like if we think, okay, this person, okay, and we immediately think about all the negative things, right? And we list in our mind all the negative things, and we like shoot out and drop all the negative things. If you would be honest, this is only half of the truth. Oh, but what is always, as we maybe saw in this little experiment that we did here, right? What is the brain doing? It is immediately shooting, like as a reflex, as an impulse, all the negative things that we know about this person. We almost do forget all the positive things, or we maybe do not even start to think about all the positive things. Again, there are positive things and negative things. The thing is, we have to search also and think about a bit about the positive things in order to become aware of them. And I think this is very important to remember when we are asked, for example, about our opinion about other people. So, because what I usually think, or what my standpoint is, that it's usually the best thing to give our honest feedback and our honest opinion towards somebody in order to give him feedback so he can improve, right? So also critical feedback and critical points. So state, okay, these points might not be ideal about you, so he can work on them. Because most people are pleasers, they want to avoid feedback, also give feedback. But then if we think about it, if our brain only focuses on all the negative things, how objective and how real is our feedback if we only if we neglect the positive stuff about the person and we only think about the negative things, and then we only give the negative feedback. If we think about it from a communicative standpoint, if you've read the book How to Win Friends and Influence People, of course, if we criticize people and talk only the negative things about this person, sometimes if they're like very open, if they put aside their ego, they can accept that critique. Usually what happens is that they will like close up and they will fight back, right? So from a communicative standpoint and from a standpoint of being being liked by the other person, not in order to, because you're a pleaser, but in order to be a good communicator, it is just stupid. It is just stupid to only focus on the negative things, because again, if we don't have the awareness that there are the positive things, just because our brain immediately fires off all the negative stuff in our head. The next thing is like, how do you want other people to think and talk about you, right? As an example, I'm pretty sure there are many people out there, let's say from my old school or wherever, maybe people that see me on YouTube, they would find many negative things and attributes about me. But then if you would ask me, okay, are you a negative person, or do you have all those negative attributes? I would say no, I'm a positive person, I'm a good person, I have mainly positive attributes, and I'm trying to be the best version of myself, and I'm trying to be a good person. And I would in general say, okay, I'm a good person. If I would ask you, are you a good person? Again, at the beginning of the video, you would probably say yes. But there are also probably many people out there that would think the exact same or very negatively about you. If you think so negative about those people, if I think negative about some people, it's very likely that there are people that think negative about or negatively about you. And then there would be the conclusion, like, if those people are probably like also not thinking about them as negative people, why should we treat those people in a way that we don't want other people to treat us? This is the question, right? And also, that is not only like not how we want to be treated, but also, again, if we look at the previous points, it's not the full truth, because there are positive and there are negative aspects about this person. And I want to end this video with a little story also from the book of How to Win Friends and Influence People. So he's talking like many stories, like Dale Carnegie, many stories about some generals or some high politicians or businessmen, whatever, that were very bad at communication and very good at communication. And one story about a general, I can't remember the name exactly, that was asked his opinion about another general. So basically, like, they were like enemies with different armies and they were fighting each other. And this General 1 knew that General B was only saying negative things about him, but then he still said only positive things about this other person, but of course true things, like things that he truly valued in this other general, like attributes that he liked about him or that he thought were beneficial or positive as a person. And then he was asked, okay, but don't you know that this General B, let's say it's General B, only says negative things about you? And he said, yes, but you didn't ask me about his opinion about me, you asked me about my opinion about him. And I think this is like true power and true strength, that at first, if you are critiqued, most of the people, if they are critiqued, they close up and like a crocodile, like an impulse, like immediately like fight back. Okay, they critique me, I critique back. Okay, they are wrong, I'm right, they are wrong. And this takes power and strength, like to not do this, like to resist this impulse behavior, and then stay objective, and then not to focus on the negative things about this person, but to focus on the positive things about this other general that is your enemy and that is criticizing you. This is true power, and I think this is what happens if we let go of our ego and we let more and more go of the negative thinking. And this is from a mindset, from an emotional standpoint, and also from a communicative standpoint on a very high level, I think on the highest level that we should all strive for. Alright, I appreciate that you watched until the end. For everybody who's new to the channel, my name is Dennis, and some years I committed myself to achieve all of my goals and dreams, to build my business and sales, and also to become the best version that I can possibly become. So everything will be documented here on YouTube, like the ups and downs, my personal stuff in my business that I experience right now, and also the learnings that will be shared here on this channel. So if this is interesting, consider subscribing, and then we'll see each other in the next video, maybe with lots of positive thinking and other positive things that I cannot think of right now. Thanks for watching. Buenas noches.